What's your name?
I'm Joshy G.
Where are you from?
I'm from New York City.
And what year are you?
I'm a senior, technically. I'm graduating within 3 years.
What brought you to Kappa Sigma?
Well, I was one of the founding fathers. Long story short, Brian Bovino and Tony and Mike Martin kind of got together, coming into the spring our freshman year. We're all friends and such. And they kind of said, they didn't like what they saw here. And they, I don't know, came up with a funky idea to start a fraternity. And it was fun. And now here we are. So
So at leadership, what have you done so far within the fraternity?
Well, within the fraternity, I was the original risk manager. I was one of the guys that was kind of in the late night meetings trying to figure out what we're going to do the first semester. We're going with national, going to work with the school, and so on and so forth. I've also been the grand procurator, and which is like the vice president. And yeah, that's pretty much it.
How has this made your overall experience better?
Overall, as in the school,
As in the fraternity.
in the fraternity. Well, I mean, I think it's made it better because I've been highly involved. So, I mean, I'm not exactly an opinionated person, but I kind of do have certain ways I like to see things done. It depends on what we're talking about, obviously. But generally speaking, it's like it's kind of let me be involved and got me really close with a lot of other guys in these late nights trying to get a lot of work done. So
How have you done so far outside of the fraternity?
I've done pretty well so far. I mean, like I mentioned, I'm graduating in 3 years. I'm an RA. I've been an RA for 2 years now. I've been involved in a bunch of other stuff. I was originally on the track and cross country team here at Bentley my freshman year. So, I mean, overall, I've been pretty successful in getting involved in quite a few different things.
So about a fellowship, how do you feel? What's your overall feeling on the diversity in the chapter?
I think our chapter is probably one of the more diverse groups on campus. Honestly speaking, there aren't many other groups I think that exemplify a multitude of personalities, people, ethnicities, such that our chapter really has. I mean, we got anyone from like Uman to like Tarun to Vlad to even Anton when Anton was still with us. That it's kind of amazing actually when you see that a bunch of white kids from New York, New Jersey got together and then made this into a pretty multicultural group. I mean, everyone fits in pretty well.
Uh, how do you? What's Talk a little about the activities you've participated in within the chapter.
Well, I mean, I've been involved in a bunch of stuff. We had a bunch of events, anything from like the Relay for Life, which this is our third year doing it, and we had the community service events such as park cleanup and working with the town to be putting drain stickers and everything down. So I mean, there's been a lot of pretty neat events that brought a lot of us together in one place. I mean, other than the obvious having a fun time out with the boys and stuff like that. But I mean, even then, you can only get so many guys going out to the same place, same time, so on and so forth. So like, it's really neat when we do like these larger events with the community and stuff because then you can actually get everyone in the same place at the same time. Like when we do our picnic and stuff. So it was a lot of fun.
How would you describe your relationship with other brothers?
Well, I mean, I think most of the brothers would say that there are too many of us to know everybody, but I think they would also say that if any one of us came to anybody, we'd always be there for them. I mean, it's kind of like a family. I really don't know how else to describe it other than that because, like, quite honestly speaking, like, I'm not very close to my cousin, but obviously, if my cousin came to me saying that he needed help, I'd be there for him. It's the same kind of mentality here. It's really awesome when you're at school and you're like hours from home and stuff like that, and you always got someone there for you when you really need it. So, I mean, it's pretty awesome, especially when you got some of your best friends with you.
So about scholarship, what is your major?
I'm a computer science major.
Do you have any honors or awards?
Well, I mean, I was in Dean's List and President's List at various times. Overall, my GPA has been pretty good, and I think I got an award for something else with the RA, but I don't remember.
How has Kappa Sigma helped your overall academic experience?
Well, I think one of the biggest things is that, ironically enough, I we go to a business school, but like you don't really know people from other disciplines other than your own many times. And besides having some of my best friends in the fraternity also being computer science majors, it's really neat when some of my other best friends are finance majors, accounting majors, so on and so forth. So when you got these small questions, when you have to try to integrate what you're doing with some other practice, you already have someone to go to. You already have your knowledge base to be able to pick it up for you and be able to relate to you on exactly what you need to do.
Let's talk about service. What community service projects have you participated in thus far?
Well, as previously mentioned, we do the park cleanup pretty much every weekend. We did the drain sticker project actually with the town of Waltham, where we placed drain stickers down on all the sewer pipes to show that they drain out into the ocean or the lakes or local reservoirs, not to litter and stuff like that. What else did we do? We did Relay for Life we do every year. Just recently we did the multiple sclerosis walk, and before that, last year I don't think we got to do it this year, but last year we did the Boston Marathon. Which will help out there for free. So
let's do the closing. Why has Kappa Sigma been good for you?
I think when I leave here, and this is just my opinion, I don't exactly fit in at Bentley, not because so much I'm a bad business school, but because of the fact that I'm too, I guess, socially conscious compared to most people here. And I think one of the things I really liked about the fraternity is a lot of the guys in there are the same way. It's like they really do care how other people are doing. They really do care how everyone is progressing. They really do care about people's personal lives. It's not just like you're walking by and like, oh, hey, what's up? You're that guy I've seen around, stuff like that. Like they really do care how you're doing, to the point where they'll go out of their way to be like, hey, what's up, man? How you been? Let's hang out. Let's grab lunch. Let's grab dinner. Let's have, go out tonight. Stuff like that. Like, I mean, I guess the easiest thing is it's kind of like you got all these guys now in so many different backgrounds with all these kind of connections and this huge network now. Yet at the same time, you all come together on the same one idea is that you really do care how each of us are doing. So, I mean, it'd be pretty awesome to see how everything goes 10 years from now when we all come back and